Hope this shit works. Now we still gotta figure out this audio crap. I said we still gotta figure out this audio bullshit. So I got you on my FaceTime over here, and I'm gonna have to turn this down. I don't know. You might end up hearing double. Who knows? I need to figure this crap out. This is really, really, absolutely fucking annoying. Like incredibly annoying. Like niggas be making this shit like it's a piece of cake. Like, no, it's not. Absolutely not. Incredibly not. And they have the audacity to have these massive setups. We're live right now, by the way, so don't say that stupid. You're gonna get clipped for him like crazy. What was that? Hold on. Go manage. Okay, you're gonna let me manage the stream. I'm late as hell, but hell, at least we doing it. Fuck it. And it's almost like it's making me, for Instagram, it's making me do the same shit over and over instead of just saving my information. So I wanted to go live on there. Damn, this shit is annoying, man. I ain't never been so annoyed by technology in my life.
It be like that, chat.
It shouldn't be like that. That shit pisses me off.
So you're only live on YouTube at the moment, correct?
Nah, I almost said Discord. And I almost said Twitter just now. Yeah, I'm tripping. You get what I mean? Yeah, Twitch and goddamn YouTube.
I feel like my lips are really dry.
Do it.
I was talking to myself. I was being a girl. I was like, I feel like my lips are really dry.
I know this shit probably gonna look janky on Instagram. Yeah, look at it. It's all scrunched up at the top. I do not like that. That is ugly. How do I fix that? The world may never know. I guess it ain't for me to find out. Those of you niggas that's on Instagram, you see that shit all smashed at the top.
Well, see, I'm on my laptop looking, and it doesn't look really crazy. But I'm gonna look on my phone and see if it makes a difference.
No. I'm talking about Instagram, shawty.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm on Instagram on my laptop, and it doesn't look crazy.
Oh, okay.
And on,
well, never mind then.
Yeah, and on my phone, it doesn't look crazy either. It just looks like a widescreen.
Okay. All right, never mind then. We good. Just making sure it don't look crazy. I need to turn you down on Discord. I know that for a fact. When I try to turn you down the other way, it ain't. Actually, no, I know what that is. Because I got you on my Bluetooth on here. Okay, now we cooking. I need to be able to see comments. That was one thing before. I couldn't see. Okay, let's see. You said, "Love, bro, nigga, how old you is?" Let me make sure that's valid first. Hold on, how old you is? And but No, that ain't Cocky Kid. No, that's my nigga Haskell. Never mind. They have a similar name. Nah, that's my dog Haskell. Yeah, what's good? What's good, OG? Yeah, what's good, OG? Yeah. No, your thing ain't on there. I don't know why I ain't showing you. It look like your thing trying to load up. It's just saying fuck you right now. Yeah, it's struggling. It's trying to get you on there. It's struggling. That's all that is. It tease what it tease. Y'all, I about had a fucking aneurysm trying to get all this stuff together. Y'all better enjoy this stream like it's the last stream you ever gonna see. Cause I'm pissed right now. I'm just not showing it. Oh, I'm getting rated. What's good? Lyrics? Oh, my little Pando ghost thingy, leveled up. Yes, I am. Yeah, we about to get into this here battle and see what the going on is. For sure, for sure. Yeah, your camera saying screw you. I have to click what? Yeah, I don't know what to tell you because it ain't. I mean, it would. I don't think it was showing you before. So yeah. Can y'all hear Medusa? I just got done watching this battle. They had Steam, Crush, and No Joke on the panel. I mean, I didn't. No one said they couldn't hear you. I don't know that. I don't know that. I did not know that. Okay, there we go. So here's what we gonna do. Maybe hold on. Let me do this. Let me just turn my which column up. All right. So can you hear her now?
Can y'all hear me now? I'm still talking right now. Can y'all hear me?
I had to sing with it.
There we go. All right. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I had my phone on the thing and the thing was not thinking the way.
Well, no, because I have you on my FaceTime audio, so I just turned you up on my laptop and just said, fuck it. We bootlegging this shit tonight. Because technology don't want to work the way it's supposed to. Let's get into this goddamn battle. We done waited long enough.
In real life.
I got things to do. All right. So let's go ahead and get to it. Right. Let's talk about it. So, hey, and actually, Kelsey, can you share this on the Crumpus page for me, the YouTube link specifically.
Oh, Buddha. I'm not even on YouTube. Okay, wait. Let me go on YouTube.
Just goddamn useless. I'm just playing. All right. So, there you go. Trigger. Trigger.
I'll tell you that much.
Trigger.
Damn. Okay, hold on, wait. Let me.
She over there deeping real quick. Hold on, let me just get this shit.
Ain't no deep in you over there.
the fact that that's an adjective now, fucking porky piggy.
Like I don't even like you. Yeah,
you were deeping right now. Hold on.
Did you deeping?
Are they able to eat?
Okay, wait. Copy. They ain't gonna look at it no way because it's me. They be like, who is Medusa?
Man, let me look. Since you saying all that, hold on. Let me get my shit and share it.
Yeah, why don't you just share your shit?
Cause you being a weenie hood junior, I ain't got time for that.
I'm not. I mean, I was about to put it in there, but they really not gonna look at it in real life. So you might as well go ahead.
It's not even. What is this thing saying? Like, it's not no test number 1 B-Day stream. What the fuck is this?
Cause you probably put your little stream title thing and made it do it like every time. Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I fucking hate technology, man. Damn.
Stupid.
I'm about to mute your
Stupid.
ass. Let's see breakdown.
At the other side of the country, I'm not talking from that far away. I'm literally right by my phone. It's just Davon got what's the thing called? He got me on his phone or something. That's why I sound far away. So y'all gonna stop yelling at me.
They need to yell at you.
No, they don't. And see, everybody about to review this battle. So.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't care about what everybody else doing. This is my take on it, because everybody gonna say everything, and we're gonna talk about a lot of that too.
Yeah, it's my take and your take, and we just gonna, we just gonna do what it do. But
all right, so yeah, we about to share this on Facebook, and we about to get it cracking.
Get it cracking.
I need to share my Twitch too. Same shameless plug, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna start streaming, y'all. It's gonna happen. I already did my first little 2 streams on a game that nobody probably ever plays. But it's fun to me. So that's all that matters. You know what?
Alright, let's get it. So
Jose, you can shut your mouth if you're talking to me.
Alright. We need to make sure we keep up with Instagram comments too, by the way, because I got like 3 different things pulled up over here. I'm not gonna hold you. So it's like hard to, yeah. So make sure you just keep up with Instagram comments. I'm gonna be looking off and on myself. All right, let's talk about so NO1NE versus Tight Eyes. They battled last Sunday, or this past Sunday, at the Mecca. Blah blah blah. We already know what time it is. I just watched the thing with Tight Eyes and Crush and like his little vlog that he put up before he battled NO1NE, just in preparation. Some pretty good insight. I really enjoyed that. If you want to check out and see what the hell happened, go check that out because it was pretty good. So I've been hearing a lot about this battle. A lot of people been saying Davy had won. A lot of people said Eyes won. So it's like a mixed crowd right now. A lot of people are judging based off what they're gonna judge it off of. Some niggas probably don't want to see Davy win. Some people probably don't want to see Eyes win for obvious reasons. They just don't like the nigga. So for battles like these, a lot of people tend to kind of judge off their own bias instead of what's actually going on. A lot of people are judging this battle saying that Eyes lost because they just saw him do better before, which you cannot judge like that. That's retarded, okay? Because for one, regardless of, we've all seen him do better before. Regardless, he's still great, but we've seen better. But I don't mean you judge based off of that. That's crazy. You gotta judge based off what happened in the battle. So
the content at the moment.
Yeah, that's not a fair judgment. That's real. I don't even make sense. Okay, so we're gonna judge this non-biased because I have no problems with neither, regardless of any political stances, religious shit, or whatever Eyes got going on. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Outside of all that, I think he's a pretty cool person, at least from my perspective. I ain't never had no issue with the nigga. So, and on top of that, Davy has one of my preferred styles. We both come from the same genre of crump style, so I'm gonna be extra critical on him just because of that, because I understand that movement and what's effective and what isn't. Okay. And yeah, let's get it.
Yep, I pretty much have the same take what he said. So we just gonna see what happens. We already watched it once. But you know how it is, like watching battles, like you gotta watch it more than once. So this is like our second time actually watching it. So I'm just gonna save all that for later. So go ahead.
All right. Well, without further ado, somebody said I'm hollering. I was skipping rounds, now I can hear. Yeah. All right. Keeping up all the Instagram comments. All right, let's get it.
It's the applause in the beginning that's tearing me up.
Let me know if y'all can hear this. That man 40 years old pushing 98. That's funny as hell. Make sure y'all let me know if y'all can hear the battle audio. Okay, the shoulder pop. I saw that. Everybody putting that shoulder pop in there. Y'all say I can't hear? Can't really hear the bad audio though. Yep, I figured. All right, let's go ahead and fix that. Let's see. Look, it's just the technology just ain't doing what it's supposed to all night. It's just something about the night. It just ain't doing it. But the audio on the video is actually low in general though, so I don't know what that's about.
Not production, get it together.
Look, man, we trying around here. You hear me? We trying. All right, we about to do a test. Let's do it right now. I already figured that was gonna happen. That's why I said, let me know. Can y'all hear it now? Okay, yeah. All right, there we go. Let's get it. Okay. So we're really about to analyze everything. Details, use of foundation, different levels, texture. I'm looking at everything. Flow, most importantly.
That musicality was nice.
Yep, musicality. That was almost a bang. I like that. I'm not gonna do too much hyping. I'm really zoning in and watching. I done watched this one time already. I like that turn. That was really clean.
Yeah, that was nice.
I like that. That was crazy. I really want. I'll say it later.
Yeah, I'm about to say, hold on.
That bang was crazy. That was crazy. That hold was crazy. Okay.
You know what's crazy? You know what's really crazy?
Uh-huh.
No, never mind. I hold it. Not Dobby in the building. What's going on, my boy? I'm just letting you know right now, everything you did that round, I can do it.
We got ads. They got this nigga eyes getting this ad revenue like a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. All right, we're gonna watch the first round all the way through. I can't really see the Instagram comments right now. Oh yeah, I heard you. Yeah, what's good, bro? Yeah, I can't. I'm gonna look at all of them after like the rounds, so I can see what people saying. So I'll just keep it going. All right, let's see what eyes got going on. I remember what I told y'all I'm looking for. Wow, that was from the hip. That was crazy.
Yeah.
See, eyes are smart. But I see what he's doing though, was making it so impactful, and it's so simple. It just can't, and anybody can do it, but can you really sustain it for a long period of time?
For a long time.
But we're gonna talk about it though.
Yeah.
Cause he actually taught this in SLX. That was crazy. The attack. He walked with it. That was crazy. But I'll be foaming at the mouth and trying to get these analyses. I'll be waiting for that round to be over. I'll be seeing some of this shit. That was crazy lyricism. Ouch.
I say say, pick that hat up, sir.
You ain't even need that hat. I would lift that shit. I'd be throwing my shit off on purpose.
Smacking that shit.
Ouch. It was the texture and musicality on it. Ow. Okay, yeah, that, yeah. Okay. It'd be like turning points in a round that'd be like, okay, ooh. The lyricism and the musicality.
Yeah.
That's another tactic right there with battles. I'm gonna talk about that too.
Yeah, taunts and all that.
All of that it helps.
It makes a difference.
That the way he turned and the leg lagged behind, that was insane.
Leah said something about can you turn it up though. We already turned it up. I don't know.
Yeah, it's probably gonna vary by device on how you hear it. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm gonna try to turn it on. I'm gonna do it again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so maybe might be able to hear a little bit. All right. Let's see what we're talking about in here. So.
Yeah, go ahead and go first.
Bro, hey, look, I don't look. Who all up in here? Darwin New Crump president.
I'm looking at
that boy good, man. What's good, brother? I don't know if he's still in here. We old, I wasn't there, man. I ain't trying to go toe-to-toe with y'all young. Hey, but all right. He's like, Haskell's like, I ain't trying to go toe-to-toe with y'all young bloods. I'm suing. Nigga talking about he's suing. Hey, that's funny as fuck. Hey, yo, all right, let's talk about it. So, I'm gonna go ahead and dig in, and so we're gonna do it like this. I'll start it off. Deuce say something. Next time, Deuce say something. Start off and vice versa. Do it like that. Cause y'all know me, my ass a ramble. I ain't trying to ramble. So,
everything I'm gonna say. I know he is.
Well, that's why I'm doing it. So you gonna say what I'm gonna say. Well, I mean, yeah, we both have a similar mindset. Sometimes we'll differ.
He said it's more than his round. You know what? Who's the cameraman? Wait, wasn't it Bino? I want my money back. I didn't pay for nothing. However, I want my money back.
What happened?
$10.
It's more than his round, by the way. I'm pretty sure it is, but unfortunately, we gotta go based on what we see, because a lot of people were saying that too. Even Quanga with one, I think it was like the third round, or third or fourth round, whenever he was kneeling down or some shit and trying to get it.
Yeah, like it was okay. You know what?
Yeah.
I just want my money back. That's it.
All right. So let's go ahead and get to it. Yeah. So first round, I'm gonna slide at the eyes, and here's why. And so based off what we can see, okay, this is what we can see, right? It was just a level of attack and detail in his get off. I feel with NO1NE, he's very good at what he does. Like I said, me and him come from the same line of genre of crump style with all the bendy shit, and just the athleticism. And so I can resonate with that very well. But like I said, I also know what's effective and what can hurt you with that sometimes. And so what I was looking for with Dobby, even though a lot of the stuff that he was doing was obviously fucking impeccable and certain shit the eyes can't do, it was just the amount of time that it took to actually land that point. And a couple of times I was looking for him to really spike up. And see, that's why I was saying eyes is smart, because even though he can't do a lot of shit, now let's be real, there's certain levels of athleticism, right? There's that I'm gonna fold my shit in half and you can't do that type of athleticism like me and this nigga does. And then there's this the flexibility, and then there's this impossible speed. I'm gonna hit so hard with my pinky finger you gonna feel that shit from across the room type athlete. That's crazy. So he understands the attack of battling. That's why it hits so hard. That's why I said, okay, I see what he's doing. It's in the level of his ticking, his hitting, and he's able to break things down so meticulously. And you know, both of them are doing crump. They're both using their foundation. Okay, that's one. They both got a flow texture. One of them just able to hit that spark. You see what I'm saying? Because your crump round is all about getting to that get off. Now, just really what it is. Back then, we would call it a spaz. Like, how much can you do effectively within a shorter time where you can just get to that point and get off? And see, sometimes you take a little too long to hit, and then it's almost like it becomes not redundant because he wasn't doing anything repetitive and whatnot, but sometimes it coasts just a little too long because that round needs to crescendo like that. And Dobby was kind of like, yeah, I'm going to go here, you know. but it was still tight. So I ain't done that against anybody else. That would have hurt. But see, we got to judge based on who we going against. And so I feel what people are saying, like, yeah, you know, we seen better, blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, we all have, but I'm just judging based off what's here right now. So round one, I'm going to get at the eyes. It wasn't necessarily a slaughter, but I feel like his get off was way stronger. So, yeah. I'm there.
Okay. Well, one, they said I sound far away, so you might need to put me closer to wherever the microphone is. Two, Totem popped up in this Discord, and I said, no, go away.
My nigga Totem.
Right, you gotta go. Anyway, basically, because I kind of got distracted, I ain't gonna lie, but like, because I was trying to keep up with Instagram and stuff, but basically what he said is like where I'm at too, because you gotta have like a balance. I think like with crumpers in general, which I mean, this is kind of like my overall opinion on the whole thing as a whole, just looking at both dancers in general, it's like having a balance is what trumps everything. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, I just feel like maybe I did edge it to Chiz just because like I feel like I say, I'm about to say a lot of the same things, so I kind of don't want to repeat what's going on, so we just keep going on. But basically, what Devon said, pretty much copy and pasted with the fact that, just personally, I feel like there was more attack, which I think you said too.
So yeah, whatever you peep that I didn't cover, just feel free to say it. Or if you want to say something I said, you know, something in a different way, it don't matter because I'm pretty sure you're gonna end up saying something that I'm thinking too.
Yeah, because we both kind of slightly do the same things, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm not a full Bendy person, but I can be, you know what I'm saying? It just depends on my mood, depends on the round, depends whatever. She be cheating herself. We can move on though. We can move on.
Kelsey be cheating herself. She can do all this shit. She just don't be doing it. That shit pisses me off.
Relax, because I'm not about to break my knees like you niggas, and I'm just not gonna happen. So y'all can
man, it's all fair and love and war, my nigga.
You might as well press play.
All right. So yeah, eyes round one. Let's get it. All right, so second round. I really wish they would just put everything unedited. Oh, that's what he meant. My dumb ass stopped here. There was more to his round. All right, that's what he meant.
Oh, man.
I meant that was it.
You can have the $10, bro. I'm sorry.
Or maybe, I don't know. Let's just shut up. I don't know. Maybe he meant there was more after that. Who knows? Because I did stop it prematurely. What's good, man? Ill Party on Twitch. Y'all follow me on Twitch, illventurez with a Z. God damn it, that was crazy. That was fucking crazy, dude. This track is crazy. It's a real buck tone though, so let's see if he can really draw that liveness out of it. Sometimes you gotta do more with tracks like these. That's another one I was saying about Eyes track choices. I think he's slick. Oh, I thought he was about to. Oh, he would have grabbed back in that area. I would have lost my mind. Oh, uppercut. I hear these. Ooh, I hear it. That was crazy. Nigga, if you would have stayed, ooh my God. Ouch. Ooh. Nasty. Oh! That shit had me hollering the first time I saw. That was a good choice. Good choice. Good choice. Ooh! Good choice. Ah! Yeah, we looking at this again after like the first time just getting all of it out. Let's see what's going on. Ouch! Shit. God damn. Oh.
Yeah, hey man, that was smart.
Man, he's slick now. Yeah, look, people don't like all that ticking all they want to. It's still effective shit. They still crumping. It's just preference at this point for certain people. That's fine, just be honest. Ooh! Ouch. Ouch. All right, keep doing that leg pose. Ugh. Yeah, it's in the get off, man. That's what it's coming down to. Oh! Shit. It's the unexpected too, man. That's where his speed gives him an advantage. You don't be seeing certain shit coming. Jesus Christ.
Just imagine if he would have had way more.
Okay. Second round, they went by 5 rounds, at least what we can see from footage. Yeah. All right? At least what we can see from footage. All right. Oh my. That round was very close. After seeing it again, that was a very close ass round.
That was very much close.
Yeah. That's gonna come down to preference. I ain't gonna hold you.
Right.
I'm gonna give I'm a
Am I going first this time?
Oh shit, my bad. Go ahead.
You hate me.
My bad. I'm used to going. Just go ahead. Go ahead.
Anyway, no, I'll play. But
somebody said Dobby won. Hey, we ain't here to talk about nobody else's opinions but ours, respectfully. I love you though, my brother.
I'm screaming.
Yeah, this is LionHeart Medusa breakdown. We'll talk about it later.
Anyway, but yeah, so for this second round, I feel like this round was really close because there's so much gold in both and what they both are
This
doing.
nigga Leah.
Huh?
My bad. I was looking at the comments. My bad. Go ahead.
I'm screaming. Anyway, anyway, it's so much gold in both types of movement, which is tearing me up right now.
Exactly.
Because Dobby's round just now was so complete from the start literally to the finish. Like he actually finished with the get off and everything. And I feel like Oz also finished with the get off too. Like he had all the control and stuff like that in the beginning, cool. And then it built up into something. So I'm not gonna lie. Low-key, I would technically say it's a tie, but hear me out. If I had to pick somebody, I'm about to throw up. I can't do this. If I had to pick somebody off the gate, I think second time watching it, I would technically edge it to Dobby. Technically, I would edge it, and that's a hard decision.
No, that's hard, and then look, because like I said, even with the people in the comments saying that Dobby won, look, hey, I ain't mad at y'all for saying it. There's a couple rounds I say, you know what, I wouldn't be mad if y'all said this, because this is really gonna come down to preference, what you want.
Yeah.
Because they're both doing shit at a high ass level.
And I think honestly I ain't know. But anyway, so but what was I about to say?
She's from the low country.
Say though is that if Oz would have turned up the heat just a little bit more and did levels in what he was doing even more, that would have edged it even more so to him versus Dobby. But because Dobby covered a little bit more ground, in my opinion, I feel like he got it. He had to really choose. Yeah.
All right, so like I said, Dobby has my preferred style. Okay, I'm biased for that. This is my type of shit. Our type of shit. However, that round, that really does look like a tie. I ain't gonna lie. If I had to actually edge, and as painful as it is for me to say this, I would edge the eyes. It's like the slightest. I mean the grain of salt, because both of what they were doing was effective, But when you have 2 rounds that are effective, now we got to get to the main meat and potatoes. What is that? It's always gonna be the fucking get off. When both of them are checking off, it's gonna be the get off. His get off was way more full and advanced for me. There's a lot more detail, a lot more to open up and unpacking to get off. And that's the only thing I feel like if no one really started tapping into that, it's over with.
Oh, it'd be over.
And then here's the thing that Crumper's got to do too. When I'm saying that someone needs to, when anybody is saying that someone needs to maybe add a little more somewhere, that does not intrinsically and automatically mean that what they're doing right now is ass. We have to get out of that mindset. Because we're so used to seeing and hearing people say, "Oh my God, you're tight, you're tight, you're tight." Like even people do that to me, and I'm just like, no, I got more that I can always work on. And so when somebody says that to me, I don't get offended. So no one else need to get offended. None of his friends. I know he ain't gonna get offended himself, but none of these niggas, homeboys, friends need to be getting offended for them. They not getting offended. So we're gonna say that right now. So because that ain't gonna do nothing but make him even more of a monster he is right now. And that's what I'm hoping that he took away from this battle. It's just, his eyes of strategy is always how much can I do within little time that's effective. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? This is why he be winning. And a lot of people
can learn from that angle too. You know what I'm saying?
What's the word, brother, from the other page? What's good, brother? Yeah, so it's gonna come down to preference, like I said. Like what do you like, I guess? And who was more effective in the areas that needed to be. So they both covered ground. Davi covered a lot more areas that I'm biased for, which is those levels. Mm-hmm. But I still did enough to keep up with his get off.
And so, that's why I'm still going with my first initial thing is technically called Hit the Top. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. So if I had to choose something,
levels are still highly important.
Levels are king.
That's what I'm saying. They're highly important, so I can't abandon that. And the fact that it's cool, Chance is doing a lot, but he just still wasn't hitting certain basic things as a dancer that you're supposed to hit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh.
Let's see. I'm reading it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You go. You read it.
Okay, he said the perspective is interesting because I am a get off head and I see my approach in this battle is kind of resetting people's perspective of my get off, not offended, but just interested. And that's why we said what we said, because we be knowing you be doing that.
Exactly.
So that's why I was over here like,
But see now here, the next level for you is just gonna be able to you don't have to literally move like this nigga, but how can you add more depth and detail to that shit? You see what I'm saying?
Like, it could be in your hands.
Cause I'm gonna take, cause it's really, you adding more detail is really how you breaking it down. And how many different angles can you attack from your get off in shorter time? Right. Because your get off versus his, when you actually got into that moment, if I remember correctly, you were coming up, you were hitting those bangs, hitting a couple poses, this and that. That whole time you were spinning these bangs, it could have been some different angle, posture, depth in that while you were traveling. That's all he does when he gets off on people. If you notice that, hitting more pictures.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
and so
that says a lot. Yeah.
And it's really and that's why I said somebody like we're gonna get on with the battles. I know we're gonna get stuck, but someone like yours, and then I know I'm speaking to you directly, but speaking to the people, somebody like his get off, that would have hurt anybody. Okay, but we gotta think about who we talking to. Who we're talking about him battling right now. And so I'm looking at all of this shit going on in that get off and the way he's traveling with it, moving, blah, 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 versus that. And so we kind of, that's why I said it's hard, but Davi's whole round kept up with it in general. So that was hard. So that's why I said
easy round from beginning to end.
It's gonna come. Yeah, it's gonna come from perspective, to be real with you on that one. But if I had the edge, I would say I had second round.
Well, I edged it to you, Davi, because I don't know, that's the dancer head of me. He know better than that. He could have went to the ground or something, do some other shit.
Again,
I'm saying he ain't tight, that's just me. But
again, nobody better not be getting mad at what I'm saying. I ain't talking about you, Davi, or even that nigga eyes himself. I'm just like, nobody better not be getting mad at what I'm saying.
For real. Anybody got time for that? Y'all will be okay.
Look, you know, you gotta say that 1,000 times for Crumpers, man.
1,000 times.
No, how dare you? Cause nigga, I'm just saying. But hey, Davey, listen to what I'm saying, my nigga. I know what I'm talking about. I promise to God. If you figure out what I'm talking about, nigga, it's over with.
Young man, Davey, when you was talking to him.
Holy shit. No, he was talking to that nigga eyes. That's for a fact. Oh my God, that hurt. And like you said, it is in the hands too. There's a lot to pull from that wrist too.
And the rotation, it's like you rotate your arms and stuff, but also in the slight rotations too that makes it kind of glitch.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, it's better for me to.
That nigga eyes slick, man. I see what he doing.
Yes.
And then all the texture on it. It's just so much that's happening. Fuck.
That was crazy.
Oh! Nah, that was character.
Nice recovery.
Yeah, see, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, even in that last bang out, you could have took that same bang out and create a whole different variation with it.
Yeah, there's a slight window that's open right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That last bang out could have. Ooh, I can see it, nigga. I know y'all know what you can do. That's what I'm saying. Oh, he didn't went into his whip head. Start flipping tables. Nah, just kidding.
Please.
All right, so if I remember correctly, this is where shit started low-key turning a little bit. That nigga NO1NE started goddamn. He started taking off from here.
How's everyone?
This ain't my preferred choice of a track.
You know he gonna do what he want.
Yeah, I'm not. The track tight. Don't get me wrong. It's like one of them all or nothing tracks. Like I'm about to rip my shirt and cry during the round.
Rip my shirt and cry.
You know them second rounds niggas be doing when they. Hey, niggas always have like a crazy battle track in their second round.
And then listen, the songs that have the breakdowns in the middle of you building up is retarded.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's like when you're battling, that's not, you know.
There's only certain people that know they can get away with that shit. And they be doing it. But this track is really tight though. I would dance to this outside of a battle. I heard it. Ouch. That was tight. Whoa! The way he held it. Okay. Opposed. Ugh. That was a crazy bang. I ain't gonna hold you. Wow. 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 The flow on that is crazy.
Ooh, I heard that.
Ow. God.
Ooh. There you go.
And then they want to do an ad. And nah, nigga, hold on, wait a minute. It was the swoop from the leg into that hole. I don't know what people be looking at. God damn. God damn.
That was crazy.
God damn. Jesus fucking Christ. That was the third round, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Damn, I got caught up in both of their rounds. I didn't even realize they was going to third round just now. All right, we're gonna try not to take too long. Go ahead.
Yeah, Davi said, I guess I have more of me to show because for me to now show a certain technique for one battle and it be received as if I don't have it in my bag is a little unsettling for me, but more to show now.
Yeah, I mean.
Let
me answer. Yeah, I mean, that's just the thing, man. That's just how the cookie crumbles. Like, we all done been around long enough to have felt that. Y'all, yeah, of course, nigga. Yeah. That's how it go because.
Yeah, you the little bro, of course. What you mean?
Yeah, of course, nigga. Nigga. Yeah, it's static, bro. We all done lived together for 2 weeks. If y'all remember, we went to Minnesota. So yeah, I really created like a brotherhood and sisterhood with a lot of people that was in that house. So it's forever with that shit. Same with House of Book. But yeah, that's just how it is. Like,
tearing my last battle apart. So I'm okay.
You know, because realistically, we're not always gonna be able to do everything every battle, and not even Eyes himself can say that he does. You know, if that was the case, then we would have seen some level work from him, but we didn't, right?
And honestly, too, I just thought it's like.
Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, my bad. This real quick, and honestly, too, it's like
everything is suspected of kicking to that ground move.
When you're battling certain people, or when you're in a battle, sometimes it's like you get so focused on like having something to say that you don't subconsciously clear your mind to do everything that you know that you can do. And I know all dancers deal with that because it's like, dang, like I didn't do this. Or like you watch the footage back and be like, dang, I could have did this, I could have did that. And, you know, with you battling somebody like him, obviously not saying you was scared, because clearly you're not. It's like subconsciously you still may miss things or capitalize on things. It really just depends on the day and the mood and all the other factors that are going on around.
It ain't even it ain't even nobody's fault, not even his. Like, people are out of sight, out of mind. Like, you're as good as your last clip. And I forgot who said that. I think somebody like LeVar said this before, but it's just an unfortunate thing about the community. Niggas don't see you do something one time and then you don't do it. And that's why we're saying that's why I literally said I know you can do this shit. And so there's
you do it several times.
There's just certain things that should be law every time we dance in Crump. And I feel that is behind your get off always. If you don't remember nothing else, if you don't do nothing else, that get off needs to be chef's kiss, because that's like the maker or breaker of almost any battle I've ever seen in my life. Almost. And you have like certain outliers, like a nigga got like a crazy kill off. Like the timing was on point and all. Maybe his get off wasn't as full, but that was enough to send him over the edge. There's so many different factors that'll get you a win sometimes, but it's all mostly in that get off. That's why I'm saying, knowing that you get off head, I know that you can do that shit. We got caught up though. Third round, who you got?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. The third round, that one I would technically give to Chiz if I had to pick. I feel like there's more technically that could have been done on Davi's part, but obviously I guess like, you know, it just happens like that. I think Chiz caught a moment and then just really like
that moment was massive. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that moment was really, really massive. So it's like
that's funny. It's funny though, because when we first watched this battle, I said that this one was the tie and that Chiz got the second round. Did say that. So I wonder what it was.
I don't know. And see, this is why battles like this, you gotta like watch it 50,000.
You know what?
Because it's like.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just. That's all I was gonna say. It's just like you be having to watch stuff like 50,000 times, because it's like I know when we both watched it together, we said the same thing, and now watching it again, it's like, dang, like
that shit was massive, like, nigga. I think it was
like he did climb, and that's outside of the hype, mind you. Like I'm not looking at the hype. I'm just looking at what he's doing.
Check this out though, because I think what it was in Eyes had a good build up. I think the song's probably throwing me off. I ain't gonna lie. And then Davi did do some crazy shit, because when he hit at his head and then blew his finger off in that character moment, nigga. Nigga, I lost my goddamn mind. And so, yeah, I guess we'll just go with that then. Fuck it. I completely forgot you there. That round was a tie to me. That the last time. Now I feel like he took that, and I feel like the second one could be a tie. But if I had to choose on with the edge at the eyes, but either way.
And I edged it the Dobby for second round.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Let's get on with it. Now I know. Look, if I remember correctly, I know where this fourth round went. So how do you watch this and say eyes wasn't comboing? Like, huh? Yeah, it's just different. It's different perspectives and styles of it. Because a lot of people would refer to a combo as something that's connected. In terms of like, you know, symmetrical movement, like different connects in this way. You know what I'm saying? And combos and blah, blah, blah. And then you have non-connected combos. So connects with kind of shit like threads and all that extra shit.
That was nice.
Tight eyes does a lot of non-connects. He does a little bit of both. Dobby does a lot of connects.
That was nice. Nice little motif.
Ow, motherfucker.
Yes, sir.
I love this damn track.
Damn.
Yeah, this is lane right here.
Yes, sir.
No. The way he the way he galloped into that was crazy. Okay. Oh!
Ooh, that was a nice motif. And you brought it back.
I almost woke this house up. Hey, nigga, that was nasty.
Dang. Yes, sir. Come on.
Oh, my God.
That was insane.
I don't even remember him doing that shit. That was crazy. Yeah, this was the perfect track.
Dang.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. Oh!
That was crazy.
Nigga. Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I like that round too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I mean, look,
Facts.
the use of leg movement.
The use of motifs and understanding how to do that and bring it back and levels. Clearly, the bangs is crazy. Yep. Alright, Chaz, you better move. I'll tell you that much.
Yes, and now, that's about to be a turning point here. Because they're both staying in their lane, right? But sometimes in battles, as the rounds keep going, there's a turning point. So now, whose world is taking over right now?
Right, that's that AARP starting to form.
Cause now, the more we keep watching, and the more we seeing where niggas are exposed at.
Yeah.
Cause somebody gonna run out before the other person. And when I mean by run out, not stamina wise, that too, but I'm talking about just choices and movement and what they're doing.
Yeah.
You see, Dobby has a lot more to offer with his levels, and that's gonna be our downfall in one of these rounds. So I think it was this one. That was crazy. He's just so goddamn detailed, man. That was crazy. Ah, my God, that's crazy. I think he already did that before.
Yeah, he did.
Uh-oh.
And everybody like has their thing that they're gonna.
Ooh, that ankle break. Yeah. Yeah. See, he leaning into that get off, just like I said. I don't know. It look like no one this round.
Yep.
Oh,
What it's giving.
let's keep watching. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Dobby was around.
Yeah. For sure. Even if he get back into it, it's no one.
Yeah, it's not.
Very clearly, this is very clear round. There's no one this round. Sure.
Wait, is this the one where he kept starting and stopping?
No, this 5th round. Yeah, for sure, no one this round. That was fucking crazy. Yeah, that dead time.
Oh, here you go.
Yeah.
That's that Social Security, boy. Trying to tell you.
Damn. Yep.
That's why I said.
Yeah, we don't even need to pause the video on that one.
That's that AARP in the knees.
AARP in the knees is crazy. For real, I'm gonna need that track on repeat. Yeah, that last track was crazy. I think I got that track. If I find out, I seen it. I'm so glad I got a 3-day weekend this week.
Nice to meet you. I'm Kit.
Yeah, well, we don't got it around. I got it for obvious reasons. So now, wait, what's the tally mark? I didn't even write nothing down, y'all.
So we'll let the round play out. But while we talking about it, so we gave Tight Eyes round 1. I think you edged it to Dobby 2nd. I edged it to Eyes. So I don't know if we want to call that a tie or. I guess, yeah. So we both differ on that. We both also said tie. So I guess we just do tie 2nd round. 3rd round, I guess we edged it to Eyes.
Yeah, and then this 4th round we said Dobby.
Yeah, 4th round Dobby.
So right now they are, I don't know.
So even though he's still going right now and getting the hell off, I'm just like, Dobby had the more complete round.
It took too much for you to get there. So it's like,
Yeah, because,
y'all listen. Now, y'all know good and well, if Dobby would have did that, I would have been on his kill.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Let's look at the comments real quick. Let's see what people talking about.
They ain't really saying nothing. But they was agreeing with what I was saying. Somebody was like, the gas station finna be on E.
That's funny as hell. Bang's crazy.
And I don't know if anybody else.
Yeah. Nah, not really. All right, let's go. Yeah. That round 4.
That's crazy. You and him have those same ages.
I know, like he's a younger version of me, literally. That's why, look, again, I started off this live saying that, like, nigga, I'm gonna be extra critical of my nigga, because we both be thinking the same shit to a certain degree.
Y'all know I'm a sucker for subtle movement, and that was so great.
Yeah, and then the subtlety of it. Because I have to check, that's crazy. Bang, yep. I gotta do checks and balances of myself. Sometimes I get too caught up in that movement, and I gotta get on through.
How about paper scissors? Yep.
Ooh!
Come on, keep it going.
That was tight. Yeah.
You funny, Dobby.
Oh! My God.
Ooh.
Oh, you tweaking.
Yeah.
You tweaking. Yeah, keep that shit right there. Keep that shit right the fuck there. Come
Yeah,
on.
that's all
Come
I'm
on.
saying.
Come on.
Keep it
Come
going.
on.
Keep
Come
your
on.
foot on
Come
the
on.
gas, boy. Yeah, nigga. Not that boy. Get up. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. If I would have seen like just a few more arm swings,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, dog. It'd be the smallest shit that'll take it overboard. It'd be the smallest. Cause it's not like it's not good. It's just cause you know I's gonna take it over the edge, and you gonna see like 5 different arm swings in 0.5 seconds. That's what I'm saying. And then it's gonna be effective, and the quality of movement is gonna be top tier. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I say he's slick. He know what he doing. Look at how he breaking everything from the wrist and from his hands. It be all the smallest shit.
Yeah, and the rotation of his arms, how he'll stop it, and that's an arm placement. He'll rotate it again, and then there's another arm placement.
And not everybody can sit there and pull it off. And the reason why it's effective is because of the intensity and speed that's behind it, the musicality, all of that shit. The only thing that gives Eyes a big downfall is that sometimes it'll make him look like overly stiff. But this is why he uses his grooves to gel all that shit together.
Oh my gosh, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. Boop, 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 boop. Subtle bang.
And the song about to end.
This is that round he stopped like a few times. Probably. I ain't gonna skip through the main round, but we'll see. Okay, yeah, alright. Can't so Davy got that round. We can't play with the leg round. Yeah.
Yeah, we got this round.
Yeah. Can't play with the leg round. Whoa! Oh, hold up. Wait a minute. Hey, man. Hey, that damn leg turn, the lazy turn.
However,
oh my god.
I feel like that was the one moment that he had in that whole round.
I agree.
I agree. You know what I'm saying? That capitalized, if that makes sense.
I agree.
Had way more.
I agree.
So I still would give that round to Davi.
What?
You know. It's like the moment that you stop dancing, I'm not counting what you're doing after that. I'm sorry, maybe that's just me, but I'm not doing that. You maybe got one time to do that, but you consistently keep doing that, then it's like I'm not counting.
So with that, yeah, I would agree off rip. But there are some freak accidents to where a nigga can recover, just like somebody dropping their hat. Like dropping hats and having dead time are equivalent hell no's to me. But then there'll be a certain point when somebody can recover that shit and still come back. But those are anomalies. It's not often. It really depends. Now, an automatic hell no for me is somebody busting their ass. I ain't gonna lie. Or being off beat. For
off beat, you can hang up.
Yeah, for a prolonged period of time on top of that. That balance, yeah. Hell knows. Yeah, it's an automatic hell no. Look, ma'ams, mid-air mistakes, busting your ass and being off beat. We can't do it.
Yeah, it's the absolute no.
Yeah. Dropping a hat is not the end of the world. Just depends on if you can recover within that short window. And dead time, I said if you already smoked somebody round, you have a little dead time, it really don't hurt you, to be real. All right, let's get on through. I think he did dance again. Okay, there you go. Because when we were originally watching this last round, I think that turning point when he did that moment and got off, that's where I had gave it the eyes. Now looking at it again, I can see what you're saying. Because I think Davi had the least flawed round. I think it was a lot more complete and intentional. I think a little eyes was kind of like trying to find it just a little bit.
That's what I'm saying. That's why that downtime, that stopping at starting. Yeah, no. From what we see, because I think there was some other stuff that was going on during this round.
I can't.
It's just around where he might have went outside, or
I think that was the fourth. That was the fourth round. It's just so hard to get past this nigga's level of detail and quality of movement, man.
Yeah.
Like the way that he did that turn, I just forgot about everything else, and then just proceeded to the get off. I think that's it. Oh no! Oh shit! Okay.
The doctor went after him.
Oh yeah. So what? All right. So are people counting the lat? Cause see, some people niggas be pissing me off. Cause certain battles niggas are. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute.
Yeah. Yeah. Straight to it, nigga.
Yeah. Exactly. You. Ooh. Ooh. That snap. Ah. Nah, nigga, it's the lean and point. It's the lean and point.
Yeah, that was he turned the corner on that.
Nah, yeah.
We're gonna call that one turn the corner.
Yeah, we good. That lean and the head all the way back with it. It's the detail behind it. He ain't just lean. He said yeet. You ain't even see his head.
Somebody get Larry off the screen, please.
Larry. Well, goddamn, y'all.
Well, all right. So let's do the calculations at the end. So, what's the name called? So the first one we said, the second one we said technically a tie. I edged the W, you edged the kid for the second round. We said I for the third round. We said Dobby for the fourth round, and in the fifth round, we were giving it to Dobby. Correct? That's what we said.
I'm trying to think about that one. I ain't gonna hold you. I wanna.
Okay. Go ahead.
Cause all right. I'm all right. So initially I edged the eyes because of that turning point in his get off, but now watching it again, that's tough, man. Damn, that's tough. Fuck.
Wait, Paul, where you at?
Damn.
Oh, he in them comments. Where you at, nigga?
Damn, who?
Paul. I don't see you.
Squad, what round y'all? We just finished watching it, brother. He's on the YouTube comments.
Oh.
Yeah. That fifth round is really. That fifth round is so tough. Man, look. I plead the fifth. Ty. I plead the fifth. Oh man. Because the unexpected, if I don't see it coming and that shit is effective, oh there, it hurts. Oh my God. But then Dobby was so complete. Like, I hope y'all understand something. You know, this is why this is important. Because it really don't matter if Dobby won or lost for real. Which is, I know a lot of people want to see Chaz lose. A lot of people don't like him. We not judging from that standpoint. We judging off Crump. Right? There's no bias here. But whether the nigga won or lost, even if he lost on paper, that doesn't matter because the fact that it's debatable is a win. That's a win.
In real life, though.
That's a win. I'm sorry. It don't matter. Tie even with dead times. All right, so the fifth round. If we're gonna go, so let's say in theory that he actually smoked Dobby's round, right? In the first half of his round. even if he has dead time after that, that doesn't take away from the fact that he smoked his round. Now, I'm not saying that he did. That's a hypothetical because I don't know. I can't really tell you. But from watching it the second time, if I had to choose somebody that had a gun in my head, I would probably say Dobby. I would edge the fifth round to Dobby. It was more complete, and he was a lot more intentional, right, and getting to his point in his round. And he was kind of switching up. I think they both kind of played it safe and stayed in their field, but I think over time he was switching the dynamic up a little bit more. And I don't know, and certain things may count to certain people, but I think that matters to me because, you know, a long-winded battle like that. Now we gotta talk about, okay, so what's new? You know what I'm saying? Because I think they both were doing some similar stuff throughout their rounds. But Dobby was kind of pushing the bar. We was getting a little more, getting more fresh ideas from him. And I think that's another thing that stood out for me too. So yeah, right. if I had to edge it to anybody, I would give it to Dobby. So that would mean we said, but yeah, I just wanted to address that. So that like I said, hypothetically, even if Eyes really did smoke his round with all of that, that'll take away the dead time after that. It's just overcompensation at that point. That'll take away from the fact that he already beat him. It's just like, okay, now what you doing, nigga? Like, you can stop. Like, all right. Now if it was a tournament round, then that would have hurt. That'd be much different. I would probably be saying something different from that point. And in sixth round,
I mean, technically he went and I didn't go, right? So
yeah, I don't know if people count it now. Like, that's what I was about to say too before I got sidetracked. Like, some people would count that depending on the battle. Some people don't. Like, I don't know. I'm just gonna stay off of that. I'm gonna let people do what they're gonna do. But yeah, this is just our analysis. What we saying ain't law. Like I said, and I'm gonna repeat it again for anybody who's here, anybody who jumped on. Like, nigga, don't come in here getting mad at what we saying. Like, Crumpers have got to stop. Yeah, Crumpers have got to stop doing it. And I know the emotions are high because, again, they just want to see Eyes lose. Like, we don't care about none of that shit.
We really don't care.
I know niggas want to see their nigga win. Like, I get it. Like, I love Dobby too. I like his style. We're very similar in every way, so I'm more biased for his shit. But you know, we're gonna stay true on what the Crump is. All right, and so that's just what it is. So I'm gonna say that I say that throughout this entire live stream, right? We just real like that. So shout out to them. That nigga did great regardless. From my judgment, from what we said, I think we said Eyes round one. You said you edged Dobby round two. I edged Eyes round two. So that's a tie between us. And then we said,
even though we technically first said it was a tie to begin with, but if we had to choose,
yeah, we both said the opposite person. So it's a tie all across the board. That's what I'm saying. Between us. Then round three, we gave it to Eyes, right? Did we?
Oh yeah, we gave it to Eyes.
Yeah. And then so all right, so yeah, so that's Eyes 2, and then Dobby got round 4 off rip, and Dobby got round 5. So that's a tie. Right, yeah. If my math is mathing, yeah, I'm tired. I don't feel like mathing right now. Yeah, that's tight.
Or actually, if we're going based off, I know me and you, like, on the second round, we technically set a tie or whatever. But if we didn't, then we were just going off of our predictions, then I technically have Dobby winning the whole thing. And then you have actually a tie.
Well, no.
Off the rounds like that. You see what I'm saying?
No, because if that's the case, then I have Eyes winning. Because I said if I had to choose anybody, it's round 2.
You're right. I was thinking about that last round. Yeah. I was counting it technically because Dobby just went and then Chaz did not respond. But yeah, never mind. So
yeah, I mean, look, this battle is just interesting. Over, it's gonna be hard for anybody to call a winner or loser because there's gonna be so many things people judging off of perspective biases and your understanding of Crump, you know. at certain times I even question myself, like, nigga, what the fuck is crunk at this point? Because there's so many things that's crunk to people. That's why I really don't even care no more. It's just dope. Analyzing, because the way I judge crunk, I go based off what's effective for someone's round, the level that they're doing it at, the musicality,
and
the
also
flow.
just a dancer's perspective, because that counts.
Yeah,
So.
because you know we're dancers. Not saying that crunk ain't a dance, but dancer meaning like multiple genres, tried and tested throughout many things that people consider dance at a high level. And so crunk is a dance, and we treat it the same way. So there are certain laws throughout dance that still apply in crunk. And see, people like to argue, oh, well, crunk is still a dance, and then they don't judge crunk based on dance principles. You see what I'm saying?
The moment that people started saying that you didn't have to be on beat, or they were looking at dancers that weren't on beat and wasn't saying nothing to them like that,
yes.
where I started really losing my marbles, because nigga, what?
Yeah,
like, are you
I remember that. I remember that time period like that. No, we're not doing that, bro. This is a dance. We're not doing that. We're gonna be on beat. Like when you put your arm in this placement, you pull it back, you do this hand signature, you turn that round, put that way, bop, bop, bop. All of that needs to be doing something within the music that you're dancing to. There needs to be rhythm to everything that you're doing. I don't care. Okay? No, I don't care if you break your wrist and your neck, that bitch better be on beat, or you better be syncopating within the beat. You better be doing something. Okay? Come on now. I'm counting all that. So all of that creates a flow. Your rhythm is your flow. So
especially in like the more like elite battles and stuff like that. Like when you start getting into those, like you gotta look at way more things and like break it down, and you know, so you gotta know your stuff. You can't just be a rookie in this and not have experience and try to judge it, because you know, not to say that people don't know what they're looking at, but if you are just coming to crumb, you might not know what you're looking at. You know, you might just be coming from a full-on dancer's perspective and not understanding that crump is still slightly different in different ways, and you have to know, like, the basics. You have to know timing. You have to know, like, what combos and material and kill-offs are and stuff. And you have to know these things in order to judge it properly.
And it's such a tricky time, too, because somebody's perspective of crump may not look like what Eyes is doing, right? They might prefer more elongated movement, way more paced out, less detailed stuff. That might look more like crump than them. Who knows? I don't know what niggas look at crump like. I think, honestly, for me, crump to people nowadays is based off what they like at the time, what's in. I think Eyes kind of said something about that earlier in his video. I said, you know, I agree with that. Niggas change their mind all the time, especially depending on who it is.
He changed his mind.
Exactly. He
surely do.
He surely does.
He do all the time. You know, it's not like he don't say that he don't. So
yeah, it changes. That's why I don't marry myself to this. That's another reason I say don't come here and get mad, because y'all gonna change y'all mind the moment you see somebody else dancing. And it's somebody.
And I mean, we changed our mind. Like, listen, we changed our mind. Like, you know, the first hit, we gave it to Eyes, and like now it's like, okay, it goes to Dobby. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
you can't marry.
The more you look at these things, the more things you actually end up seeing anyway. So it's like, you know. Yeah,
you can't marry yourself to it. So really, just test your knowledge. Always look at what's effective and you know what makes sense. You know, because at the end of the day, you gotta understand a battle is war. Okay. And in this sense, the war is also mental, and that's what I really like NO1NE's approach. And one thing that made it very debatable, I think somebody said he was talking to him. Yes, he really was talking to him. Like it was extremely intentional. Okay.
Yeah,
extremely intentional. But you know, again, we could talk about it all goddamn night, but that's our judgment. That's our analysis. Hope y'all enjoyed it.
And the next time we'll be like in person where y'all can see the both of us whenever they drop the footage or whatever else. And we'll do those, you know, one of those reviews that y'all been looking for.
I just want that track.
Crazy stuff. You know?
Moto said, I just want that track. Nah, dead ass. I'm gonna try to find that track. Somebody like, let's look at the YouTube comments, man. Who all on YouTube? I can't really see what's going on.
Ain't nobody but Moody and Takeo was there. And
ain't nobody. Nah. This is important. Like I don't even care if it's like one goddamn person in here. They're in here and they're supporting the goddamn stream. You feel me? They're supporting the stream.
Listen, sweetheart. Listen, I'm not saying
we trying to stick the landing. We gotta stick the landing on YouTube.
Stick the landing
I'm gonna go ahead and get one of these right here.
Listen, I'm not saying
You're very welcome, Khadija.
the
You're very
bags
welcome.
were a bad idea. However,
Yeah, like
anyway,
what we saying. I don't think what nobody in Crump says is law at this point. What we said, to be real, because niggas just look, man. It's perspective.
That's not what I meant. Y'all know what I mean.
It's perspective at the end of the day. This is what we looking at. Again, what's effective. So just challenge yourselves to just look at stuff like that. I wouldn't even care if it was Kelsey battling this nigga right now. Like if she lost, I tell her she lost, and I would expect her to do the same for me.
Wow. First of all, don't even put me and that nigga in the same sentence right now.
It's a hypothetical.
But why can't be you? When you can't, what?
I literally just said I would expect you to do the same for me.
I would. Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't grow by lying to your niggas. Tell them the truth. You know.
And of course, you know.
But I'm not, and I'm not gonna knock people for wanting to see eyes lose. I mean, that's how they feel. I would look if I see one of my odds battling somebody, I would want them to get their ass kicked too. But see, sometimes that might cloud your judgment though. You know, so you're gonna people are gonna subconsciously try to find reasons to explain why certain things work when they're not working. So we can't do that. You know. But it would be very hard to do this, so I'm not knocking y'all. For those who are thinking from that perspective, not talking about anybody on these lives, or all three of the lives I got going on right now, which is funny as fuck. But yeah, any other battles y'all want to see us do, you can DM me, you can type it here, and we can get on to. And we're gonna try to enhance the streaming quality because I'm trying to figure out how we can get Kelsey's face up on here at the same time. This shit can get really complicated. It took me almost 30 minutes to get this shit together. I had to get like a whole other.
It was more than that, but go off.
Almost can mean before or after. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It took a little minute. I hope Kels has a great.
Like Paul, what are you talking about?
What round? Eyes first two. WS 3 1 4 5 6 round was a Are You Still Watching? Yeah, for sure. Dead ass though. God. Dead ass.
Huh?
Wow. No. See, look. Yeah. There's somebody on this stream. All 6 of them. There's somebody. And see, that's more than what I was expecting because we just now starting these streams. It could have been nobody in this hole.
I just can't get over the fact that somebody said that Paul said, I hope Kels has a great birthday.
That's funny as hell.
What are you talking about?
Supporting the damn. Appreciate everybody that's on Twitch. All 10 of y'all. Look, man, look at y'all in there sticking the landing.
Everybody.
They all in there sticking the landing right now. They're sticking the landing. Supporting the damn stream, you heard me. Me, 1, 3, tight eyes, 4, 5. No, hold on, wait, what? Oh, okay, I got you. All right, so.
I was about to say.
Okay, so he got the first through 3 tight eyes, 4 or 5, no one. Okay, respect. Bruiser versus Rubik's. Oh shit! Did we watch that? And that that's the
Did we?
That's the battle that Bruiser battled. That was the hip hop dance that he battled, ain't it?
I don't remember.
My dog Moody, man, my brother. Shout out, brother. Thank you on the Instagram live right now. Appreciate y'all supporting, brother.
He back on the thing. You know what?
He on the Instagram live.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course we're supporting. And of course you're supporting. And
well, let's see. I mean, we might end it here unless y'all just want to see one more thing. I mean, I got time, nigga. I got a 3-day weekend this week, so nigga, I go in work. I'm getting off early. I already know I am. So I mean, if y'all want to see one more thing.
What's tomorrow?
Tomorrow's Thursday. I mean, well, today is Thursday. It's 12 o'clock.
What day it is? My God.
It's 12 o'clock, my boy.
It's 12:29 in the morning. So mighty.
I know everybody here for Eyes versus No One. We might have one more, might time for one more thing.
How long is the next one? That's what's going on.
Yeah, look, I don't know. We trying to figure out right now. Let's see what it is. See if we can stick the landing on here.
Devon, I really want you to stop.
I'm gonna give a full mount rotation right off the top.
You stick the landing.
Full mount rotation right off the top. Stick the landing. Give a full rotation head tap.
Yo, if I could put it a given year of what we talking about.
You gonna run over here in the traffic.
That thing GT Able is crazy.
Oh my god,
yeah.
bro.
I did say that we should do No1NE versus Chris. He
Oh,
on Dobby head, ain't it?
what man? Yeah, let me give him some bread. I don't want that nigga to think I hate him,
Right.
man.
Like we already feel halfway bad, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, when I don't feel bad, I don't think I'm just playing. I don't think he's taking it. I mean, I know how Crump is, and I don't get upset
because everybody and their mama talk about this thing right now. Listen, everybody would be on mute right now. I don't care what y'all.
And I don't fault people, and I'm not saying that he being sensitive. I don't fault people for feeling any type of way about any critique, because it's not like you're gonna be happy about critique. Let's just be real. That's some people have a little more tough skin. Some people do care. We put a lot of fucking time into this shit. Some of the
and we know Dobby works super hard. Like he's one of the most hardworking crumpers out here right now in real life. He is always somewhere. People always trying to get him to go out there. He's doing 50,000 tournaments all the time. It's not just crumping stuff too. He's teaching. He's doing a lot.
And some of us is our goddamn life. Like Crump raised me. So, but I mean, obviously, I done been here about 16 years now. Now anytime somebody says about my Crump, it don't matter. Honestly. Now, obviously, if you saying some outlandish shit like "nigga, you trash," come again. All right, I might be quiet, but I'm getting nigga. I call somebody in a heartbeat. I got all the time in the world. But other than that, it really ain't nothing to get mad over. All right, I'm trying to find this Bruiser versus Rubik's. If I can't find this shit, we're just gonna go ahead and end the stream. But yeah, is No1NE versus Crush out right now? I doubt it is.
I doubt it is. I think he's just saying in general what he would want us to.
Yeah. I mean, I'll look at anything that's out right now if it's out.
Okay, hold on. Let me look. You say did you look already, or you say you don't?
Cause when you look up stuff on the actual the Discord YouTube, that shit fucking sucks. So let me look it up on
Yeah, it says Rubik's versus Bruiser.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, it says Rubik's versus Bruiser.
Yeah. Let me. I'm gonna get the URL from my browser, and then we can do it from there. Cause this shit is fucking retarded.
Yeah, it's only like 13 minutes and something like 14 minutes. It's not that bad.
Okay, I found it. See, yeah, that shit wouldn't even come up. All right, we'll do this real quick. Y'all want to see some more analysis? We're gonna do this real quick, and we're gonna end the stream for the night. Now, the first one coming out from the event, I think, would be Antics versus Dread. Oh well, we definitely look at that.
I think they did say that would be that one, but we can review that one too. I know that's been a very controversial one in different aspects.
Man,
I have my own opinion about it.
I kind of want to. I'm debating on that one. That one's a little touchy for me. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, because of why.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and explain why on here. But it's just I don't think I want to do that one. I ain't gonna lie. I know I might look at it, but I'm not gonna get no. I don't know. I'll let y'all know.
Yeah. I feel that because I ain't got something.
Did y'all do the uprising yet? You know what?
Did we?
I don't think we did. Hold on. No, we didn't. No, we looked at Ruin versus Bam Bam. We did look at one of them.
Oh yeah. We did do that one. That was the other day. Yeah, but we just didn't do all the other battles or anything.
If you can't find it, if you can find him with that track, yeah, I got you. For sure. Let's Okay, yeah. So I know. All right. So Bruiser versus Rubik's is a I think that's an all-style battle. So okay. So for the sake of this being just full Crump battles, I think we can do that. We can do I can't keep fucking up the name. Bruiser versus Rubik's. The next stream. So if y'all want to see anything from Uprising, you just let me know real quick. We can keep it all in the family. Anything y'all want to see from Uprising, whoever mentioned it, just let me know, and we can see if we can just pull it on up.
We already did Bam Bam versus Ruin, so that's already been done.
Yeah.
There are other battles that were done.
And my Twitch is illventurez, so ill is like adventure, but illventurez with a Z.
And I also have a Twitch, and I'm gonna start streaming.
Hey, we did not do Namix versus Ruin. We did not do that.
We did not.
Oh, that's perfect.
Actually,
that's
perfect.
But
that one, how long was that one? I can't remember.
It wasn't that long.
Oh yeah, it wasn't that long.
It's like a shy of 10 minutes. Yep, let's do that. Let's pop that off. Tight shit, you feel me? Tight shit, man. What's good, Rob?
That is not even how you talk.
We're good, bruh. It
Y'all
ain't
trying
that.
to
That
be
ain't how I talk.
friends.
That's not how I talk. That's where I'm from, unfortunately.
Nah, I'm really screaming for real.
That's that hot town right there. I got down South Carolina, bruh.
Hey, see, bro.
Is he?
You know what I'm talking about? Is he? Okay. My God, my contacts are so dry.
Hey, I remember we was in goddamn Texas when Kels was getting ready to battle Lady C4. Everybody banging their damn cities and shit. We was like, is he? It was just like a pocket of us. Is he? Got you with the support when you do. Hell yeah, man. Y'all follow Kelsey, man. Medusa LionHeart on Twitch. She be over there playing her little chibi.
Medusa LionHeart on Twitch.
She be playing her little cutesy aggravating games that be kicking her ass. You know what I'm saying?
First and foremost, Sakuna is a great game.
No, it is a great game. It is a great game. It's good.
I like action RPGs. However, I am going to play also. Well, no, that's an action RPG too. I like Forspoken, and I'm about to start playing some things on Fortnite. So.
Yep. All right, so here's what we got, y'all. Last battle of the night. We're gonna switch on over. Make sure I get on the right. What you call it? Boom. There we go.
Freaking Idris. We should. Hey, somebody tag. Got dang, Namix.
It is one of them cutesy platforming side scroller games that kick your ass and piss you off.
What you on? You on Twitch? Who's saying something about me?
Oh no, that's I'm talking to Motive on Twitch right now. Shout out to all 8 viewers. Shout out to the couple of y'all that's on YouTube. We got about to get into Namix versus Ruin. I should have made this on stream, but I can just re-upload it. It's fine. We can do a re-upload.
Yeah, go follow me.
Yeah, follow Medusa LionHeart on Twitch. All right, let's go ahead and get that. We need to do some shameless plugs. Go to www.lionsdencarolina.com if you want to see everything about the fam, what we got going on.
LionXden. Don't put a Z or S.
Yeah, LionXden. Yeah, for sure.
Carolina.com.
Carolina.com. Brand new website. I designed it myself. You want some website design help? You want to see your shit imagined in front of you for a low price? Hit me up, man. Hit me up. I got you. All right, let's get it.
Not Little Rock.
Little Rocksters.
That boy right here know he get names too. What?
Yeah, another one, man. And I keep it banging, Yeah, and after this, we're really gonna get off because I know it's getting late. Chop, chop. Boom!
Hey. Actually, Darby and Namix, have they battled before?
Nope, it didn't need to happen.
That need to happen like yesterday. I was like, he's really good about having no wasted movement. I love that about him.
Yes, he is, and it just keeps going.
Love that. And that's hard to do, ladies and gentlemen.
You gotta train yourself to not be lazy, man. Cause some people just ain't training is hard enough. Like we get so comfortable in the fact that we can subtle buck now. You see what I'm saying? And some people get lazy in that subtleness. God damn.
His attack is so crazy.
Oh my God. Wow.
Okay, that was solid first round. Okay, third.
All right. Alrighty then.
Not Takaishi all the way from Japan.
Nihongo. All the way from Nihon. Alright, so Medusa gonna judge this one. I'm out. shit.
away.
She on. That was crazy.
What you mean? Shut up. Oh, that was crazy.
But she be judging crump shit. She be alright. Like literally on judging panels, getting paid for it. She be alright. That was very smooth. That was smooth into that gallop. That was good.
Jesus.
I like how he be linking like certain movements to the next thing. That shit crazy. Set up. Wow, that was
nice.
That was interesting.
Ooh.
All right, who you got?
Okay. I was about to say you gonna pause it. Anyway, so in my opinion, okay, I feel like Ruin got that.
And why?
And the reason why is because it's like, although, and here's the crazy part. The crazy part about it is like, it's not like Nemix did not have the correct formula. It's not that at all. I just feel like Ruin had more of a slight bit more of a flow in what he was doing technically, like
Yeah.
than what Nemix was doing. It's like Nemix
What's
was
good,
very
Rip?
point A to, huh?
I was just saying what's up to people in the chat. What's good, Rip? What's good, Kid Line? All right, go ahead. What's good?
Anyway,
What's good, Nick?
But,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
yeah. No, you're good. But he had like a little bit more of a flow, if that makes sense. It's like it's like being staccato versus really having more of like a, you know what I'm saying, some breath to what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yep.
I'm trying to like make sure I'm saying it right. Yeah. So like,
What's good, Batman?
yeah. So I feel like that. And then also another thing too, it's like you could see the maturity difference, even though again, it's not like Nemix isn't a great dancer. It's not that. I feel like with time, it's like he's gonna get exactly where Ruin is, if that makes sense.
And for people watching, like, can you explain? You've been around for pushing like 9-10 years now.
Yeah.
Can you explain to people what maturity is from your perspective?
Okay. And why you asking me? Like you ain't my big homie. Like,
no, don't try to big homie me now, nigga. Look, I just want you to tell people like what is maturity to you. Let's see what you know.
Maturity, okay, maturity to me, right? Maturity to me is like, because you can know where you want to go, but it's just the comfortability in what you're doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it just looks super effortless. Like, the quality of movement is just like there. And it's like, and there's certain things you kind of can't like explain. You just gotta see it. You know what I'm saying?
You can
and,
explain
like,
it.
Where you want to go, the timing, and like, huh?
You can explain it. No, you're absolutely correct. But you can you can break it down more.
It's the timing. I think maturity is more so in the flow. Like that's the biggest thing. Like
there you go.
Your flow is what's gonna tell me off gate whether you are maturing crump or not, or if you're still like if you're learning like different levels of learning. Whether you're a rookie or you've been in there for like maybe 3 or 4 years, 5 years, then up to like 8 or 9 years, and then there's like 10, 15 years. Like that's like a whole different like ball game. You can just tell Ruin been doing this, and you can tell that Nemix is more like, okay, you know what, I got something to prove, and I know I'm good, but like I'm not all the way comfortable. You know
you had it at flow, and it's not like Nemix didn't have a flow, but it doesn't just stop there because it's also in your choices how you put things together, and it comes from the foundation, your basics. And just the level of that and how you're blending everything together too. Like I said, comfortability, the texture, the style, the character, the personality behind it, all that shit mashes together to create maturity. But yeah, the flow is like the basis of that. So yeah, I mean, you on point pretty much.
Yeah, so that's why I gave it to Ruin. It's like and like I said, it's really crazy because to the untrained eye, to a degree, it's like you would probably low key even say that they technically, well, no,
No,
I
cause
think
what?
you
No,
probably
no,
still
you
would say
would
the
because
Ruin
the
one.
untrained eye is going to look at most of the big shit, right? All the big
Yeah,
flashy
or
stuff.
they was gonna say it was like a tie or something like that.
Yeah.
But both of them was doing big stuff. So
Yeah,
that's what I was
the untrained eye is not going to look at the build up, the different details, mechanics. They're not going to pay attention to the foundation. They're not going to hold the foundation to the same standard as the big shit that they're looking at on top of that. So that's what the untrained eye is going to look at. And that's why a lot of battles get you know, fucked up to a degree, like judges. But nah, yeah, you on point.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so Medusa said round one went to Ruin. Based off pretty much maturity. I'm letting her judge this battle for all the people who's jumping in here. This is Nameless versus Ruin, y'all. Unrelated with
He's so good about like taunting his opponent with their signs. I noticed that in all his battles.
Yeah, you can hit my line, Viper. You can hit my line. Appreciate it, brother. Sorry, I'm being a nigga brushing my hair. Damn. You know what it is too?
Yeah, hold on, and that's why I was.
Yeah, like, I ain't gonna say. I'm gonna see if you. Let me see if you catch it. Let me see if you catch it. I just not noticed it too after watching him dance for a while. I see what the problem is. I see what the problem is.
I didn't know it's more staccato, but never mind. Just
not even just that, it's something else too.
Yeah, but I still think I know what you're talking about.
Whoa, I heard that. That was good. Damn. Ooh, he had a little more balance on that. That would have been crazy. That boy good.
That's another thing I see that he's missing too. But go ahead,
that boy good, man. We're gonna let the battle finish out. I think they got like 2 more rounds. Yeah, so I'll probably just do a re-upload of this. We're gonna get back to doing like actually pre-recorded, edited content too. The lives has been a little more convenient because we ain't really been able to get up and do stuff. There's been a lot of shit going on. But look forward to that good shit coming back. I ain't gonna lie, them reviews was funny as hell.
Life of the party.
Opinions, woo.
Freaking sorcery.
That shit funny as fuck.
And I really love Nemesis' warrior spirit too. He definitely has it. Like nobody is shaking this man. I love that.
Got to if you're gonna be battling high level people. You gotta have tough skin.
By the way, Ruin has like sorcery in all of his hats. They never fly off. I feel like he has super glue in there or something. It just, I don't know.
He be having that bitch strapped to the cranium, boy. Squeezing all that brain juice out. There ain't no way. Cause my shit. Look, if I feel like my hat about to fly off, I just throw that shit off. I don't need it.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh.
I feel like sometimes you can't control having your hat fly off, but sometimes if it fly off, sometimes it look goofy. It's big. Wow, fucking wow. That damn arm swing. God damn. Oh my. Holy shit. Shit. Oh, that bump was crazy. God damn. The way he held that after the arm swing, that was crazy.
Oh my god.
Oh, we might as well let this shit finish out. Fuck it.
Yes, there you go. There you go.
Not the diss.
Not the rebuttal of the eyes move. You funny. Now he adapted. I can see the difference now.
Yeah. Like, whoa! Wow!
Wow.
That's why battles like these are important for niggas like him, man. You start learning in the battle. They say you can't learn from battles. Yes, you can if you pay attention enough. See what you're missing. Wow, that was.
You paying attention? That was crazy.
That was crazy.
Over the road. Yep, there we go. Let's go, Ruben.
And there it is. Yep. Sheesh.
Oh my Jesus.
He just said, fuck it, I'm getting off.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, goddamn right. All right, big time and judge. What you got, man? What you talking about?
Big time and judge is taking the cake.
The big timer, man. She the big homie now.
Huh?
You the big homie now, man.
I been said that, y'all. I'm literally the real LionHeart.
She the big homie.
Y'all just didn't believe me. I taught him everything he knows. That's the big secret.
I started off.
The secret's out, people.
She had me start off as boy Lion, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And then I was King.
Motive said I knew it. Exactly.
See?
I'm trying to
then I was King Lion, and now I'm twin. See?
Yeah. Now we're learning. Anyway. But what the anyway.
I think that's tight though for like females with like little homie ranks instead of queen. They have like they have a queen and they have a king. That's dope.
Especially when they deserve it, okay? Because when they like that, they like that.
Yeah. But go ahead, what you about to say?
Lay that to rest. But anyway, okay, so to finish this out. So ultimately I just think Ruin took the battle. And I think my overall take on the whole entire thing is just like this was a battle that Nemix just needed so that he could gain a lot more in his adaptability and in his arsenal, because one thing I saw that he was missing actually was, contrary to belief, his bounce. It's like a lot of things it's like he would implement it, but it wasn't as consistent as I feel like it should have been depending on the song.
It was kind of cut off too.
It was choppy to a degree. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's not that he was dancing off beat or anything like that, but the reason why it looked like his flow was either staccato. If y'all know what staccato means, it just means kind of like it wasn't like kind of smooth. That's what that means. But like, if you look at Ruin's rounds, he has more of like curves to what he's doing, if that makes sense. We're talking about different like textures and the way that his actual flow was going. To me, he had more of like a smoother flow, even in his powerful moments, his level changes, his combos.
It's just the grooves too.
Yeah, there we go. It was like in the grooves and stuff too. So it's like, I feel like once, because you see in that third round, the last round, you see Nemix, he started to adjust to that. And he started looking a little bit different than his other rounds, because I feel like because he's a very precise dancer and he wants to be clean, he then kind of like dies down his flow. Like it kind of gets in the way. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's not just that also, it's also in sometimes the choices that you're making too. Because it's not like, here's the crazy part on the other end. It's like, I feel like Nemix had more in his arsenal as far as different choices.
I'm playing in the background while explaining this. Let's see what you're talking about.
Okay. I feel like Nemix had more choices in his different choices, that Ruin did not have, but the execution was what was selling it for Ruin over Namix. You know what I'm saying?
And so,
So if you look at his movements right there, right? Everything is really like a point A to point B. It's not really like a flow, if that makes sense. Like, and then watch Ruin go. Like, I'm gonna fast forward just a little bit,
And so
you start to see it.
And like I said, the curves, so the curves are pretty much what she's saying is the groove, because the groove is like that thing that gels pretty much everything together, so you won't look like a stick figure or like you just playing connected dots.
I'm hungry.
And so
it's the texture in his movement.
Yeah. That's you allow your body to really.
Right there, right now, even in his subtlety right there, it's more of like a airiness, kind of like a earthy kind of thing going on with his movement.
Yeah, so one thing I wanted to comment on with that was Namix's posture. He doesn't really have a lot of depth in his posture, and that's one thing that Ruin has a lot of. So your posture is what allows your crump to just look different in general. It allows your body you have more access to your body. And so a lot of times when we talk about crump and we explain crump, a lot of people don't really talk about the mechanics that make up what we do in the first place. We just talk about what it is. So this is what.
You see what I'm talking. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I was just saying because I mean, you pretty much gave the breakdown of who won. So in terms of the mechanics of what we're talking about, that groove gives you more access. It makes things look a lot more fleshed out, more real. If you hear about the word reality, that's what they're talking about. It makes it look more natural. And so a lot of people come into crump because it's very tense. We tend to stiffen our bodies and we don't access our torso, the hip, the full range of motion with the shoulders. There's just a lot of shit that niggas don't access because we're trying to just dance hard. But with that, we got to be able to actually utilize everything in our body. And so
you'll see there before you start moving. I don't mean to cut you off, but just so people can see what I'm talking about too. Like every movement that he's doing, he's still moving into the next thing. He's not stopping on a dime.
Yeah, and that's
what I'm talking about.
And that bounce helps you do that too. Yep.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
You gotta have, because you can add that groove on top of the bounce. So he uses, this is what he taught in his class too. He uses that bounce to charge up his arm swings and his upper body movement in general. And so that's like a very easy way to just create get off too on top of that.
Yeah, and you see Namix starting to adapt to that in this round.
Yeah, his bounce
to move with what he's doing now instead of fully stopping, which he'll figure it out. Because now he's starting to go back into it as far as just kind of sticking his moves instead of like flowing through it.
Yeah, because when the bounce is kind of chopped like that, it almost, when you're watching it kind of makes you feel like you're not getting a full breath out of it. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that you're rushing. It also can look like you're rushing too.
Yeah. But again, same thing with Davi versus Oz. Is not like Namix's ass. There's no part of Namix that's ass. It's just, these are the things that's just gonna make him better. Especially when he starts battling more high profile people like this, he'll have way more success. Because it's not like he hasn't been having success already battling niggas. And it's not like he don't have these things or that he can't do them. We've seen him do some of the things that we're talking about. But, it's going to be out of sight, out of mind. Same thing we said to Davi. You may have something in this battle, but when you don't have it in this battle, people ain't going to remember that you had it in that battle. They're going to be looking at what you had in this battle. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that also comes with your breathing, too. Yeah. So you got to make sure you're breathing. Yeah.
And, sometimes that can be an unfair thing. Because, well, nigga, I've been doing this. Like, yeah, look, trust me, I felt the same way. But then niggas, it's war, man. People don't care. And that's just the thing about battling, bro. They not gonna give a shit.
Yep.
That's
So that's my take on it. But yeah, both are still great. You already know that. And yeah.
Oh, my dumb ass, I ain't even having on the thing the whole time. Well, they can hear what we was talking about, yeah, but it's fine. It's fine.
Wait, you had it where they couldn't even see the battle?
No. They saw the whole battle. I was talking about when we were reviewing the movement. And explain what we were talking about. I didn't have it on there, but I can just edit that in. That's fine. Once I re-upload.
I'm screaming. I was about to say you doing.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, it's late. It's 1 a.m. We about to bounce. Appreciate y'all jumping on. Again, I'm going to say it one more time at the end of the stream. And I'm going to clip this part and put it in the beginning. Do not get mad at nothing we said. If these y'all niggas, don't get upset. Y'all need to be telling y'all niggas the truth. If y'all don't like eyes, that's y'all problem. If some of y'all don't like Dobby for whatever reason, which is crazy, that's y'all problem. We are judging this battle based off of the crump, non-biased. I fuck with both of them. Okay. And you need to be able to judge crump battles without your biases, without your politics. Well, I don't like this niggas. I want to see him lose. We're not here for that. Okay. And so, if anybody got a problem with anything I said, an actual problem, I live in Columbia, South Carolina. If you want to pull up, or if I see you in your city, you can handle that, and let's see if you can beat me, because you're not gonna win. Yeah. Love y'all, man. I'm telling you right now, you're not gonna win, especially not right now. But other than that, all jokes aside, that's not a joke. But everything else, yeah. Appreciate y'all, and yeah, see y'all on the next live.
Yep, same for me too, guys. You know.
Yep. Shout out to Medusa. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be, like I said, we're gonna be getting back on this content. Doing like the actual pre-record. I'll keep rocking this camera. Getting back on the pre-recorded shit that we were doing before, and we're gonna be doing more live videos in turn as well. Hopefully we can just get your ass back over here in the same setting, and then we can do lives.
Yeah,
just kind of.
I'm a slide. I'll be there.
Yeah. So you just come here. We try to set up the stream, and then we'll just do like a re-upload, edit it, make it funny, and stick the landing. You know what I'm saying? All right, then, y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Good night.
Oh, and ill out follow.